Almost forgot to turn the camera on. Hi, Bumblebee. The reason I put 4:15 is because the Browns were playing and I didn't think they'd get done before now, and it just ended and we won. This was the home opener. We lost last week, the first game, but we won this week. So yeah, good game. Anyway, I'm here to do the what sold video. I sold, I think, only 18 items, and one isn't even paid for yet, but I put it on anyway. It's at the end, but I'm counting it. I certainly hope she pays. Christian Jean, hi. Hi, Jeannie. I'm glad to see you again. Yeah, just getting started. I sold 18 things for the week. Not great, the greatest, but I did sell some things that weren't clothing, which I'll show you. So maybe I'll put some more of those things on for my closet. Yeah, I had a visitor today. Judy from the barn came, dropped off. She picked up some eggs and dropped off some my dinner. So she brought meatloaf and sweet and sour cabbage and a chocolate brownie for dessert. So I'm all set. She made friends with, she came really, I think, to see my new doggie. I don't know where she went. She was here a minute ago. And she's happy to see anybody. She's very friendly once you get in the door. She is a good barker when people come drive in the driveway or she sees people out on the porch, which is a good thing for me. But once I let somebody in, she's happy and friendly. So I'm thinking I really should introduce her to my mail person because by the sounds of her inside the house, when the mail girl comes, she sounds like she'd eat her alive. But I think if I sit out there on the deck and then when she comes, introduce her, I think she'd be much better. I don't know. So I'm going to share my screen and show you what I sold. I did get the other big thread up box. This is the mixed clothing bigger box. I don't know how many are in there, but I also went on there again and ordered a bigger men's box because I got the men's box that I opened yesterday or the day before. It was pretty good. And I have to show you the best thing in there, I just found out, are these. These are very expensive Adidas shoes. And they're hardly been worn. I mean, they have been worn, but you can't tell. There's no wear or anything on them. They haven't been worn more than once or twice at the most. So they are being resold for, and this is used condition, for close to $60. So I'm hoping that they will be a good sale for me. These are 8.5 men's. So sort of a small size, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and show you all the things I sold this past week. Okay, the first item is a pair of Worthington dress pants. I'm not sure where I got these. They could have come from Judy's bags. I'm not sure. They're size 14, so I can't tell on that either. So they did sell for, I sent an offer to Watchers for $14.77, and that's what they sold for. And they went to Columbia, South Carolina. So the next thing is this BKE Boutique stretch top. It had sequins all over the top there. It was a size large, this taupe, sort of a taupe color. Sequins and sort of metal looking beads, I guess they were. And that sold for $18 best offer, which I took. And they went to East Peoria, Illinois. Unless I mention it, the buyer pays shipping on all these things. Okay. So the next couple things, this item, these are a lot of 3 DVDs, horse training DVDs. And the next one, also 3 DVDs. They each went for $14.99, which they sold for. But eBay, she bought them right together. So eBay combined them. So I only had to pay one shipping price, and it was a medium mail. So she paid $2 each thing, a total of $4 shipping. I paid $3.19 shipping. So I made almost $1 shipping on that besides the price. So those went to Coldwater, Washington. The next thing is this pair of Skechers lightweight size 10. This girl wanted these sneakers and she bought them ahead of time, and she told me ahead of time that she couldn't pay till like 3 or 4 days down the road. So I said, that's fine. So she bought them and she did pay on the day she said she was going to. They went to North Brunswick, New Jersey, and I had sent her an offer of $18.77. That's why she wanted to buy them ahead of time, because I had sent her an offer. So that's how that went down. Oop, back here. Okay, this is Top It Off. That's what the brand was, and it's sort of a blanket waterfall vest. It was thick and had fleece on the inside and this woolly blanket looking thing on the outside. And the back was plain like that, or not plain, plaid. And it was kind of neat looking. And that sold for the regular sale price of $19.03. Or no, it sold for $19.03. That must have been a best offer, because that's not what sale price is here. Anyway, that's what it sold for. She had to pay $8.85 to get it to her, however. It went to Silver Springs, Maryland. Then I sold this Grayson and Dunn. This was a cashmere sleeveless turtleneck sweater. So soft in this charcoal gray. I think it was ribbed also. Yes, it was ribbed. It was a really nice little piece. And that sold for the sale price of $21.24. And that went to Rehoboth, Delaware. Rehoboth. Then it has, after Rehoboth, it has a BCH. I have no idea what that means, but it's Delaware. So that sold for $21.24 the sale. Oh, no. That's the Grayson. I'm sure, sorry. Yes, this is the one that went to Delaware. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, here are these Halloween dishes that I put on. I sold them right away. They're by Sakura, and they're Debbie Mum Halloween plates, set of 4, vintage, because they were 1998. Was marked on the back, which is right there. And they sold for $20, best offer, which I took. Now these are super heavy, so the person buying dishes has to take in into consideration the because I've calculated shipping on dishes. So, you know, they know what they're going to pay, and it's usually quite a bit. Now, she paid $16.30 even to get them to her, and I paid $13.90. So I made another $3. So I really made $23 on these plates. But that's how it usually goes with calculated shipping. And they went to Grandview, Missouri. The next item is this Coldwater Creek women's tweed jacket with this off-center, almost like a moto zipper, off-center zipper. And it was in a 12 petite. And those went for $26.34, the sale price. And it went to Escanaba, Michigan. I have no idea how you pronounce it. I'm glad I don't live there, but I'd probably learn how to say it then. This has been on for a while because of the background. So I was glad I sold that little jacket. It was a cute jacket. The shipping she paid was a little over $10, and I paid $8, so I got another couple dollars, made another couple dollars on shipping. And that little jacket. The next thing, this is one of the things that was in the bag that I got from my daughter, Michelle, because she had a lot of westbound plus size things in there. I thought this was really pretty. It's just a turtleneck by Westbound. It's a 2X, and I did send out an offer to watchers for $9.77. It just went out to a couple watchers, and somebody bought it. So it was sent. It sold right away, and they paid shipping, and it went to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Then I sold this tiny, tiny little pig. This was a Thai Beanie Boo's Teeny, they're called. Its name was Curly. It's only 4 inches long. It's tiny. I never had the tiny ones before, but it was so cute. And it sold for $12.74. So I was happy about that. Of course, they don't pay shipping on my stuffed animals, so that went out. I had to pay $3.06 for the mailing label, and it went to Normal, Illinois. I never thought there'd be a city named Normal, but there is in Illinois. The next thing is, where are you? Okay, Charles Tyrwhitt. When I was buying these Charles Tyrwhitt men's shirts, it was a while back before they lost their value. I was so happy because I had found a bunch of them. Of course, I probably found a bunch of them because they had starting to lose their value. This was on for $19.54 sale, but I sent out an offer of $15 and somebody bought it. So $15, which I had wanted to sell for like about $35 when I first got them, but they no longer sell for that. It went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And that's how that went. And a pair, now this is a horrible picture I see now. You can't even tell whether this is a skirt or pants. These are a pair of pants, see? It's those Slinky Travelers by Chico's, slinky wide leg pants. This was in a size Chico's 1, which is an 8 or a medium. Has an elastic waistband. They don't wrinkle for anything because I've had these exact pants. I don't think these are mine. I hope I didn't sell mine. Because the only thing I've sort of dress up in, if you put those on and put a jacket over it, you sort of look dressed up, as dressy as I get anyway. Those went to Oak Ridge, North Carolina, and they sold for $24.43, the sale price, which was nice. So next thing is, where are you here? This pair of No Attack Fisherman sandals. I got these not too long ago. They're in a size 9D men's. They weigh a ton. They're called Fisherman sandals. They're excellent condition. And I sold these during the night a couple nights ago when I woke up. I woke up to this sale. And they went to Kentucky, which means they're going out of the country. This was a global shipping program sale. I don't know where they're going, but they sold for $28.04, the regular price, or the sale price I had on them. They paid shipping down to Kentucky, and then they'll probably pay a good deal of shipping to get them to wherever they're going. I'll have to look up later to see where these are going. It's not on yet. Okay, the next thing is the second set of dishes that I put on. Maxi set of 4 bright golden sunflower salad plates. I had these were my own also, just like the Halloween plates were. So they had a cost of $0. These I was using when I used to do the tablescaping. So I had just 4 of them. And they sold for $18.99, which was the regular price. I didn't have a best offer on those. And they paid shipping of over that of $23.60 because they went all the way out to Encino, California. So the shipping was more than the price of the plates. And I made another couple dollars on the shipping. So really, I made a little over $20, $21 on those plates. The next thing is this Maxi Skirt by G&A. I think you may have gotten me this in one of your boxes, maybe, Bumblebee. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's by, it's a stretchy, sort of like the fabric that Chico's Travelers things are made out of. But this was not Chico's Travelers. It had little tiny daisies all over it. It's really cute. It had an elastic waistband, I think. Yeah, elastic waistband. It was in a size 1X. And that sold for a best offer of $18, which I took. And that went to Portland, Oregon. Okay, and here was my favorite shirt. I almost kept this. If it would have stayed around much longer, I might have pulled it out of inventory. This was that Lee Riders button-up fleece shirt. It was so soft, and it was long sleeve in this red and black buffalo plaid. It sold for $22.94, the sale price, which I took, of course. And sold. It might be out in the bin now to be sent tomorrow. It sold this morning or last night late. And it's going to Freedom, California. So this next thing, I don't have a slip for because it hasn't been paid for yet. I've sent her a couple invoices, so I hope she pays for it. This was this Victoria Royal by Mary Bays. This was all jeweled on the front and then sort of semi-sheer on the sleeves and the regular body part of it. The sleeves were pointed out like that. It's a beautiful piece. So I'm hoping that she will pay for it. I think she sent me an offer of $35. I don't have the slip for it yet because she hasn't paid. And it doesn't show here. So I'm hoping that she pays for it so I can send it to her. Oh, yes, it sold for up here. It sold for $30. That was her best offer that I took. So that is what I sold. Let's see if I can get back here. So not a bad week, and I liked selling the dishes. Anything I sell from that back closet sort of rids out that closet even more. We did rid it out a lot, but I kept seasonal plates, and I kept some antiques, and I have some Christmas things. I just put on some snowman items, snowman plates, and some snowman candy dishes. I just put those on. Now I'm almost done listing the things I got in the last box. So I think tomorrow I need to go to the barn in the afternoon. So if I'm home by 4 o'clock, which I should be, excuse me, I should be home by 4 o'clock, I will do a box opening. If I'm not on tomorrow, I'll come on Tuesday. But I think it will be tomorrow. Let's see what's going on here. Bumblebee. You knew the Adidas shoes were good and could pay for the entire... Yes, they could. You like the dishes? I ship the dishes in the boxes you send me. In the big priority boxes. Now, I looked at all the boxes before I did that. But I have to wrap those so well. It takes a lot of wrapping and bubble wrap and, to get them. So it needs a big box. So I put them in the large mailing box. Hopefully they're packed so good. I'm certainly hope that they get where they're going. They're not, I didn't float a box. I didn't float a second box in there, which a lot of people do ship that way. But that makes it weigh all the more. So I'm hoping that these get there okay. But that's how I ship them. I didn't find any other place, any other box to ship them any less than I shipped them. You don't think the Maxi Skirt was from you? Maybe the Boutique BKE. Yeah, that could have been. Yeah, I know that silk top is beautiful, but that's the first interest that I've seen on it, Can I do a sell similar? I suppose, yeah. They're altogether different. You mean like sell similar when I put the snowman dishes on instead of the Halloween dishes? I suppose I could, but I already listed them. I don't think I did that. I found some, though. I did a sell similar because I did find there were a lot of those snowman dishes. Not so many of the Halloween, but there's a lot of Christmas things. And there were a lot of the snowman dishes, so that made the price go lower. So I did do a sell similar with the snowman dishes from somebody else's. Yes, I keep those boxes. I did buy a few of them. I have up there, but I only have like 6. But I do keep those if they're in good condition. I keep them and use them. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to keep putting dishes and things. I've also put some vintage teacups and saucers on there. I have several vintage things and antique china and things to put on. Not a huge amount, but some. So I will post those when I am out of things to list. Also, I need to go through. I was thinking last night as I was trying to fall asleep, I was thinking I should go through the stuff that's hanging upstairs and pull the things up, down, and take them out of inventory that I've had a long time and just relist them as entirely new pieces. Because who knows, they could be in entirely the wrong categories. Or, you know, when I listen to Chris and Tech and Sports, there's so many things that you can list the wrong way that nobody ever sees your listings. And maybe that's why I seem to be selling just my newer things that I'm listing. Once in a while I sell the older things, but what if it's because a lot of the things are in the wrong category or with the item specifics, you know, it screws things up and people can't find my listings at all. So, yeah. Thank you, Christian, for coming, Jeannie. Oh, then the let me see. Then the algorithm sees you selling dishes. Maybe it'll help you sell more. Oh, okay. Maybe. The items are small enough so they can still be well wrapped. Then does using a flat rate box help save? It may, but I always look through. When I'm going to sell something, calculated shipping, I look at all, you know, you can check all the ways to ship and the prices once you know the weight. And so then I'll check all the different ways. Usually the flat rate boxes are higher, are priced way higher than a weighted box, usually, but not always. Sometimes I can get away with the lower price if I can use the regional boxes. So I have a couple different shapes of both regional A and regional B boxes. So like with smaller dishes, like the couple candy dishes that I just listed, I was thinking I maybe can fit those in a regional A box because there's two different types. There is a more square one or a rectangular one. I think that would work. And but regional A is shipped as 2 pounds, period. And regional B is shipped as 4 pounds. So it just depends on where it's going. It's sort of complicated. Yeah. So then flat rate might be good for small but heavy. Yes. Yeah. It's tricky. I can see where my daughter is completely confused with shipping. Although she's only shipping sort of one thing, you know, plus size clothing. But she's running across some coats and things now. So she has to ship in a box or something, you know, if it doesn't fit in a padded flat rate, now she doesn't know what to ship in. So she did send for some boxes by weight, and she has some tie back bags, which are by weight, but they're bigger. You can get more in them than the padded flat rates. So we'll see. The worst thing that can happen is you sell something that's big, or you sell something that's big and heavy, and you do not have a box. That's why I always check for a box before I even list something. I should just set it in the box in on the shelving to wait for the sale. Because that's almost as bad as selling something and then you can't find it. Yeah. You were ordering boxes from USPS. Yeah, I ordered a bunch to get ready for the end of the year. Ordered some more padded flat rates and some more boxes. And I told Michelle, she did too. I told Michelle she had to order to get ready. So she's doing good. She's doing really good. She did her last wedding that she had on the books yesterday. Yes, yesterday. And now she has somebody called her today to do some more horse videos. So her photography's been doing very well. Set it in the box. So say, yeah, I know. So then I'm not running around like crazy trying to find a box, because I hate that. So that's what I have for you today. Hopefully I'll I have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 things to list. I'll put it on the drafting things that goes up tomorrow. And if I get back from the barn in time, I will do a box opening tomorrow around 4 o'clock or so. So I got a little dingles. So I'm hoping that's the girl paying for that top. Let me just look here. Oh, I sold that little snakeskin, something that little halter or tank top that was snakeskin, had no tag, it was unbranded. I sold that. And also, she did. The silk, that beautiful silk top is paid for now. So that is good. You'll pencil me in. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try to make it because I want to open this box. It's sitting here driving me crazy. So I will see you tomorrow probably. Bye. Thanks for coming, Jeannie. Bye.